Today, I'm simulating with Cristiano Ronaldo until, well, never. We are never going to let him retire. He's 39 years old right now. Let's go to the end of season 1 and see how much down he goes in overall. And let's see how he does by the age of 40. Because by the end of this simulation, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be 54 years old. So let's see how wild this can get. So at the end of season 1, Cristiano Ronaldo is 84 rated. He's a great veteran. He's got a 3-year deal here at Al Nassr, but I have a feeling he might transfer. He is the best player on this team, and honestly, even though he's 84 rated, and he's 40 years old, he's still good enough to probably play in Europe. So I think he might come back to Europe, especially because, he's in Saudi, so he's secured the bag pretty nicely. But yeah, I think he might leave Saudi Arabia, but he's not going to retire, so he's going to keep getting older and he's going to keep getting worse. But maybe let's send him back to Europe and let's see if he can do anything new in this next season. Let's go to the next transfer window and let's see if he's still here. Oh, actually, before that, how many goals did he score? He got 16 and 5. Okay, not bad. That's probably going to be his highest goal tally for the rest of this video, but it's going to be absolute chaos. What rating do you think he's going to be when he turns like 54? We're about to find out, I guess. Okay, so we're back on September the 1st now, heading into the new season. Let's see if Cristiano Ronaldo is still here. And no, he's not. He's gone. As expected, Ronaldo transferred, but where did he move to? Cristiano Ronaldo is gone to Borussia Dortmund. Okay, yeah, I guess I could see that. Him, helping develop the young players in Dortmund in the Bundesliga. Let's go to Dortmund, I guess. So, Borussia Dortmund, we've got a few players on international duty, but it would be Karim Adeyemi coming out for Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is high enough overall for it to matter. Pascal Gross, obviously. I'm going to get some comments about that. But yeah, this team's nice, actually. It's pretty good. I mean, damn, they're going to be in Champions League and stuff, but Ronaldo is still playing top tier European football at 40 years old. It's going to continue to the age of 41, hopefully. Let's see what Ronaldo can do in this team. Obviously, he's a little bit down in overall, but he's still one of the best players on the whole team at 40. So yeah, I guess let's see what he can do with this Dortmund team now. Back at Dortmund now at the end of the season. Ronaldo was 84 rated when we left him, and he's still 84 rated. Oh my god, this guy's immortal in a footballing sense. Obviously, there are people that have lived to the age of 41 before. Goals scored, he got 2. 8 games, 2 goals. He was on the bench. He was behind Karim Adeyemi. I suppose that does kind of make sense because Adeyemi is younger. You kind of want your younger players to start, but Ronaldo still scoring technically. He got 2 goals in the Bundesliga. He got an appearance in the Champions League as well. 41 years old. That's very cool. It was Max Bayer. Yeah, fair enough. You want your young players starting and playing. Like I said, I don't know why I thought it was Adeyemi. Anyway, I still have Ronaldo starting for this team, and I kind of think he should be. But regardless, Ronaldo's going to keep on playing. I can't believe he's not down any overall. Is he just going to be immortal for the rest of the simulation? I think that would be kind of funny. Yeah, it would be good. Let's go to next season, though. Let's see if Ronaldo gets any better or any changes happen. This video might actually be quite short, but it's just going to be a wild experiment. Let's see how bad Ronaldo gets, I guess. 3 seasons in now with Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's still 84 rated. The man just doesn't regress. Whoa! At 42 years old, he gets 29 goals and 3 assists. Oh my god. That's history. That's history. I don't think we've seen anything like that ever from anyone. What sort of athlete plays at the top of his game like that? That's insane. How is he at the top of his game at 42? This is like some LeBron level of longevity. Anyway, the Dortmund team, it's a little bit weird at the moment. They do have Yuri and Timber. I don't know why they signed a right back when they play with 3 center backs and no full backs, but anyway, they also signed, oh wow, Eduardo Camavinga. Okay, there's some nice players on this team. I hope they did well. I don't know how they did. I didn't really check last year. I probably should have. They finished 2nd in the Bundesliga. Who won the Champions League? Oh, Real Madrid. Right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, Ronaldo's old club. They did reach the quarterfinals and they lost to Barcelona, Ronaldo's old enemy club, obviously. That's pretty good though. I don't expect Dortmund to win the Champions League, but that is pretty good going, I have to say. He's still 84 rated. That is wild. He's not on the Portugal national team anymore, by the way. I've already checked that. Often when players get old, they just get overlooked for the national team, even if they're probably good enough, which Ronaldo probably is. But yeah, he's still one of the highest rated players. Yeah, he's still on the first page here. We can see him straight away. That's wild. This Dortmund team's improved pretty nicely as well, but Ronaldo's still doing really, really well with it. He could stay here for a little bit longer, He could stay here for a while. Let's see if he's still here next season, because I reckon he will be. How long has he got left on his contract? Okay, 3 years. They gave him another renewal. Oh my god. Is he just going to be immortal? Is that just going to be the video? Maybe it will be. The end of season 4, Ronaldo is still 84 rated. Oh my god. When will he decline? Will he decline? What's going on? There's some new players here. Martinelli at the back looks very good for 20 years old. Players are developing as well, like Adeyemi's doing well on the wing. They bought João Pedro as well. That's a good signing up front, as well as Retegui. It's pretty nice though. I actually like what's been done with this Dortmund team. Has Ronaldo scored as many goals as he did last year? Because that was wild. No, he got 21 and 1, which is still ridiculous for a 43-year-old. He is still going. He's worth 18.5 million. Obviously, he's not worth that much because, he's really, really old and stuff. Diant Ramaj is technically worth more, which is just a bit wild. Yeah, Ronaldo is still flying. He's still going. I expect him to drop off soon, although, he may just play forever. You never know. Is he retiring, actually? I do need to keep an eye on this, because if he is retiring, I need to make sure he doesn't. No, he's still a great veteran. He still doesn't want to retire. The man just keeps on going. Let's leave him here again for a year, and let's see what happens. The man is insane. Well, they finished 5th in the Bundesliga, so maybe not that insane. Did they make up for it in the Champions League? Ooh, yeah. What a shame. Penalties. So close. 3-3, and they lost on penalties. It could have been Munich versus Dortmund in the Champions League final, a replay of 2013, but instead it went to Inter Milan. Ronaldo almost won the Champions League at 43. Now, that would have been insane. Although he still can. Let's see if he can. Well, he can't win it next year because Dortmund are 5th, unless he does transfer, which is, you know, always a possibility. Let's see what happens. Back at Dortmund once again at the end of the year. Cristiano Ronaldo is still 84 rated, but he's 44 now. He got 22 goals this year. He's the top scorer at the club. He's still flying, but his contract is expiring, and I'm kind of worried that he might try and retire next season. I'm not worried actually, because if he does try and retire, I will just, you know, force him out of retirement, because I have superpowers and I can do that. Yeah, very, very nice. How's the team improved though? I can't tell if it's better or worse. At the back, they have Singo, Pavlovic, and Schlotterbeck, so they have new centre backs. They sold that guy that they signed, the Italian guy, but the rest of the team, especially that kind of front seven, I suppose, is very, very similar. But yeah, defensively, they're a little bit more solid. How did they do this year in competition? They won the Bundesliga. No way. Oh, nice. Okay, right. So Dortmund won the Bundesliga. Cool. In Europe, were they in the Champions League? Probably not, right? Oh, they were in the Champions League. They got knocked out in the round of 16 against Villarreal. That's quite disappointing. It's quite a disappointing European performance, to be honest. You want a little bit better than that. But now we're heading into 2030. Ronaldo's 44 years old. Next year, he's going to be 45, but his contract's expiring. Let's go to the start of next season with Dortmund, and let's see if he wants to retire for the first time. Okay, now we're in the new season. Let's see if Ronaldo wants to retire, and he is officially retiring at the end of the season, but I have mods. I can change that. Open up the mod menu. Cristiano Ronaldo is retiring. No. Make it a no. Apply the changes. Okay, cool. This mod, by the way, it's called Aranaktu's cheat table. If you want it, well, I mean, look it up. It's not that hard. If you just go to Patreon and type in Aranaktu, you'll find it. AORANAKTU for your own pleasure. But yeah, Ronaldo is surviving in terms of football. Yeah, his contract is still expiring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a new 1-year extension. He won't be retiring this year. I mean, he won't be retiring for another like 10 years. So yeah, he's going to keep on playing football, and he's going to do it well. Let's keep on simulating. Let's go to the end of this year, and let's see if he's still with Dortmund, and let's see when he starts regressing. Back at Dortmund again. Ronaldo is now 45 years old. He's still here, and he's not gone down overall again. He's just immortal. He's 20 goals this year at the age of 45. When is he going to regress? The man is actually never going to die. What the hell? Has this team got worse as well? I suppose they could start Tomas out on the wing. It's not incredible though. I think it's got a little bit worse. Yeah, Pedro's doing well though, but Ronaldo up top is still going. I think his shooting has gone down a little bit. Oh no, it was 86 and it's now 86. I thought I saw 85. I was wrong. How is he still going? Let me check his development plan. ETA is NA, non-applicable. What does that mean? He's never gonna go down. Apparently he's in the decline stage, but his expected time to decline is like not A. So he's just gonna be 84 right forever. This is really weird. Dortmund anyway finished 4th in the Bundesliga. Cool. Champions League, they did not win it. They got to the group phase and then got knocked out in the playoff round. Yeah, they're a little bit weaker this year. That's okay. Maybe Ronaldo will leave. I'm gonna go to next season again. We're gonna see if Ronaldo wants to retire again. Spoiler alert, he probably will. Most people retire at like 35. Ronaldo is now 45 and he's still playing top tier professional football. The man does not know what else to do with his life, and he's having a midlife crisis. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro is retiring at the end of the year. All right, mods time. Pull up the cheat engine and change it again. The man will never retire. I shouldn't have really given him a new contract last year. I feel a bit guilty about that. I'm not going to give him a new contract this year. If he wants to leave, he can leave. If he wants to renew his contract, he can renew his contract. It's the man's choice. He's got free will and all that. Let's go to the end of this year and let's see what happens this time. Back with Borussia Dortmund again, and oh, wait a minute. I don't think Ronaldo's here. I don't think he's here. We're going to have to check the squad screen just to be sure. I'm assuming he's going to be 84 rated again. Yeah, he's not here. He's gone. Ronaldo has left. He's not retired, I don't think. I hope not. Suppose we're about to find out. Let's see where Ronaldo is. Cristiano Ronaldo is, yeah, Manchester United. What the hell? That is weird. That is really weird. He's still 84 rated as well, by the way, but he's back at United for a 3rd time. Yeah, I don't really know what you want me to say. I can't really explain that one. I guess we'll go and check out Manchester United and see what they're doing. Right, we're here at Manchester United now after that wild Cristiano Ronaldo transfer, and this is the team. They have Garcia on the left wing. I don't know who that is. He's just a random guy. In midfield, they have Højlund. No way. But it's not Rasmus Højlund. It's Rasmus Højlund's little brother, I think. They also have Dejan Kulusevski. They have Takefusa Kubo on the wing. Adam Lookman, and then obviously up front they have Cristiano Ronaldo. They also have Dusan Vlahovic, but I think they'll be starting Ronaldo. And then in defense, they have Jarek Brandt 10th. Wait, Kusanov, ex-Man City player, a little bit sacrilegious, but we move. And they also have Jose Maria Jimenez. Oh my god, he's a little bit old as well, but I mean, Ronaldo's 46. I don't know what we can be talking about. Also, Carnesecchi and Nets is good, I guess. And then Gavi as well. That's a great signing. This team is good, although it definitely does have weak spots, that's for sure. Anyway, Cristiano Ronaldo, still a great veteran, and 0 goals. Oof. Yeah, Dusan Vlahovic was starting and playing really well. Yeah, fair enough. But 0 for Ronaldo, he's not going to be happy with that at all. I hope that doesn't make him want to retire. I hope it doesn't like tank his overall either. And I mean, Man United kind of struggled without him. They finished 10th in the Premier League. That's really terrible. Were they in the Champions League or anything like that Bayern Munich won? They weren't. The Europa League goes to Juve. No, United weren't there for that either. I don't think they were in the Conference League either. Have United just fallen off? Are they just bad at football now? Is that just what it is? Maybe it is. Maybe Ronaldo's actually gone down a level. It's perfectly possible. Let's go to next season and see if Ronaldo's actually, let's check his contract now. We might as well, because he might be on like a longer contract, although he is old, so I don't expect him to be on the longest contract of all time. And oh, he's on a 2-year deal. Okay, so he's not going to retire next year necessarily, although actually I will check it anyway, just in case. Better to just check it than not check it and accidentally ruin the video. All right, we're here in the new season. Cristiano Ronaldo, no, he's not retiring. He's just a great veteran. And he's a very great veteran, but he's also very, very old. We still have a lot of simulating to do. By the end of this year, we're going to have, I think, another 7 years of simulating. So plenty of time for Ronaldo to get really, really bad at football. But for now, he's holding his overall rating. I didn't expect this at all. Let's come back at the end of the year with Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United, and let's see if he can break into the first team as a 46-year-old. Ronaldo's second year with Manchester United comes to a close. He's still 84 rated. The man is eternal. Oh my god. They made some new signings though. Matt O'Reilly, Mika Guts. They signed anyone else? They signed a defender. They did. They said, is it Nicholas Kerfeld? I don't know his name. It's definitely Kerfeld anyway, obviously, because that's what it says. That's kind of how it works. The team is nice though. Really, really nice. Actually pretty solid. It's definitely better than last year for sure. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. He got 42 games and 13 goals. Nice. Who are the other strikers on the team? Vlahovic played 5 games. Ronaldo took a spot at 47 years old. Oh my god. That's actually kind of embarrassing for Vlahovic, but yeah, Ronaldo, second top goal scorer alongside Kulusevski. And then Bruno F got loads of assists, obviously, because Bruno Fernandes is pretty good at the whole football thing, but they did really bad this year. Oh my god, even worse. 14th for Man United. Granted, their goal difference would have them a little higher, but still. 46 points. They barely got that magical 40 points to avoid relegation. Forest went down, which is unrealistic to real life, but Manchester United 14th. That's a bit more realistic, I think. Obviously, they're not in Europe or anything. Oh yeah, Ronaldo. He's on the last year of his contract again, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Not for me to interfere. Let's go to next season and see if he's planning on retiring. I say planning on retiring because if he is actually retiring, we're not going to let him do that. Also, if you enjoy these types of videos, please hit the subscribe button. It would mean an awful lot. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. So yeah, hitting that subscribe button would mean so much to me. Ronaldo's retiring. No, he's not. Just kidding. Get out of here. So it says he's retiring, but if we back out and re-enter the menu, should be able to see that his contract's simply expiring in 12 months. Once again, we're going to leave him here at Manchester United and see what he does. Let's see how bad Manchester United get, and let's see if they can get relegated, because that would kind of be funny. Back at Manchester untied. Still waiting for Ronaldo to regress, by the way. Ah, okay, he finally is. He's down to a 78 overall. It's about time, actually. Oh my god, United signed Phil Foden. That is ridiculous. They actually signed Foden. That's disgusting. That makes me feel sick. He's 33 now, by the way. What? Okay. Right. Yeah. We're just completely ignoring, you know, rivalries and stuff, I guess. Where's Ronaldo? How far are we gonna have to scroll to find him? There he is. Cristiano Ronaldo. Player for the history books indeed. Is he playing? He is. He got 12 goals. He was United's top scorer for the year. That's wild. How the hell? How did Dejan Kulusevski get outscored by a 48-year-old regressing Ronaldo? Never tell me the odds. Anyway, United finished 11th. Improvement. Let's go. I mean, we did kind of expect it based on the goal difference from last year. Relatively accurately rated based on our goal difference as well. So that's good, I guess. But bro, like 11 in the Premier League. But Ronaldo is like 77,000 years old at this point. He's literally a dinosaur. Turns out his contract did get renewed. So he's there for another 4 years. It's like him a huge extension for a 48-year-old player. That's wild. Okay. Go on, Ronaldo. He's gonna, yeah, well, obviously he's gonna keep playing. We're gonna force him to keep playing, but he's not gonna retire for ages. Let's go. All right. Let's simulate another year. Let's see if Ronaldo keeps declining. Down to a 78 overall now. It could get really bad really quickly now. Back with Manchester United again at the end of the year. Ronaldo's 68 rated. Oh, the slide has begun. Oh, Ronaldo's let himself go. He's let himself go completely. Any additions to this team though? No. Bruno Fernandes is still playing as well. How old's Bruno Fernandes? He's got 11 pace. He's 39. Oh my god. Speaking of which, Ronaldo has 58 pace, which actually isn't that bad. But Bruno Fernandes literally cannot move. That's hilarious. The team is very thin as well. They have no real reserves. They just kind of have the bench that they have. Cristiano Ronaldo, player for the history books, 19 goals. Despite being 68 rated, Daniel Gore got the exact same amount. That's wild. That's impressive from Ronaldo though. He's still got another, what, 3 years left on his contract here at United? Although he is 68 rated, so they might sell him. I don't know. United finished 11th in the Premier League. That's really, really interesting. Let's go to next season again. Actually, Actually, yeah, once again, we'll check if he's going to retire, but, you know, he probably won't. I suppose these things are worth checking. Ronaldo's playing for the history books, but he's not necessarily retiring. 49 years old, he is still going. The last season of career mode is 2038-39, and we are currently at 2034-35, so we have another 5 seasons to go with Ronaldo. He's going to be 54 years old by the end of this. What rating is he going to get down to? Back at the end of the season, Ronaldo is 60 overall. He's gone down like, what, 8 overall since last year? There's this Bennett guy starting centre back, or it might be Collier actually. Either way, it's weird. It's all weird. I don't really know what's going on. Everyone on this team is super old. Mika Götze is 29. The youngest player is Fleming. On the starting 11, that is. But let's see how many goals Ronaldo scores. Did he do well? 17 goals. Honestly, at a 60 overall, that's pretty good. We have 4 more years of simulating to go. Ronaldo is still bossing it. Kulusevski with 13 assists. He got the most of those, but Ronaldo is still at the age of 50 scoring plenty of goals. That is wild. Absolutely wild. On his contract, he still has another 2 years. So he's going to be here at least until he's 52. And then after that, who knows where he's going to go. This is wild. Ronaldo, though, almost got relegated this year for probably the first time in his career, right? 42 points just outside the relegation zone of Hull, Ipswich and Birmingham. That's a weak relegation zone. If United had some stronger teams to play against in the Premier League, maybe they wouldn't have stayed up. But Arsenal won the title on 69 points, which isn't that many either. Maybe evenly matched top 17-ish. And then, you know, that bottom 3. But United got lucky. Let's see if they get just as lucky next year. Back again with Man United. Oh my God, Ronaldo's 51 rated. He's the same rating as his age. There you go. Don't know what that means, but I guess it's interesting. They're just not making signings anymore. Oh, they are now. Barcia, okay. That's good, I guess. But yeah, not much more. Tresoldi. They did buy a striker. I mean, they did have Fugil, who was better than Ronaldo, but yeah, Tresoldi's a good pickup for the striker spot. So the question is, are they actually playing him, or are they still playing Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro? They're still playing Ronaldo, and he was, oh my God, he was the 4th top scorer. 3rd, 2nd, and 1st were all, well, two of the cams and then one of the centre mids. I guess that kind of makes sense. Ronaldo, though, honestly, 9 goals at 51 overall. I mean, I know he's starting every week, but still, that doesn't mean he's not getting subbed off. So that's actually pretty good. Financially, he's worth 250k. He's worth nothing. And his contract's expiring, which means he's probably going to be retiring. How did United do this year? They finished 13th. That is improvement. It's better than 17th anyway. Way better. They got 48 points. That's 5 more than last year, I believe. It's good. Let's go to next year and see if just Ronaldo's retiring. And Ronaldo is retiring at the end of the season. All right, Chris. Whatever, Chris. We'll make him play. He's only got 3 more years of football left anyway. Need to actually find him here. Type in his name properly. And there he is. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro is retiring. No. Force him to play forever and ever. He will never ever stop. He is 51 years old. And he might only have 12 months on his deal, but he should get his contract renewed. And if he doesn't get it renewed, then he's going to be going somewhere else. Wherever that might be. I don't know where that could be, but we'll see. We're going to simulate this season, but this is a big turning point in this simulation. Let's see what happens to Cristiano Ronaldo from here. Back at Manchester, untied, and Ronaldo is still 51 rated. He's holding again. Oh my God. He's hit a second, I guess, plateau, but like the other way, instead of like plateauing after rising to a certain level, he's fallen, and now finally plateaued. He's not getting better, obviously. He is indeed a player for the history books, and whoa, 6 years. But the game only continues for another 2 years. No way. Is he here? Is he staying here? Fabio Silva's here. Shout out Theo Baker. How many goals did Ronaldo score? He got 7. Outscored by Gavi, Gore, Sonko, and Fabio Silva. Okay, interesting. But Ronaldo's still scoring goals. He's still scoring goals. This man is inevitable. Did they add anyone to the team? No. Bruno Fernandes is still here at 42. 10 pace. Oh my God. Doggy is here despite the fact they don't play fullbacks. Why would they buy a left back? Like, what? Anyway, how did they do in the league? Did they win? No, but they got Champions League. I was kind of kidding when I was like, oh, are they going to win the league? But actually, Champions League, that's pretty close. Well, I mean, they weren't close. They were like, what, 16 points up? But that's still really, really good. They're going to be in the Champions League now next season, or at least the qualification stage, which means they're guaranteed Europa League minimum. So I don't think they were in European competition the season before, but that's very, very good for Man United. Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo is going to play in the Champions League at the age of 53. Oh my God. Right. Okay. That's really interesting. Let's see what he can do. We're going to go again and see if he's going to retire, and then we're going to veto it if he does. And no, Ronaldo does not wish to retire. Okay. So he's staying at Manchester United again. Let's see how he can do in a Champions League campaign. Let's go. This is going to be really interesting. Back with Manchester United after their Champions League campaign. Ronaldo's still here and he's 45 rated. The man is just falling now. He had one little year there where he stayed the same rating, the plateau, but now he's zipped off again. Foden's gone to crap. So is Kulusevski. So is O'Reilly. Even Mika Götze is regressing, I think. Barcia certainly is as well. Luke Habe's begun as well. He was 87 rated last year. But Cristiano Ronaldo, 11 goals. That's not bad for a 53-year-old man. Like, that's old. 53 is really old, man, to be playing professional football. That is wild. Yeah, that's hard to fathom. That's ridiculous. But how did United do in the Champions League? In the Premier League, they finished 17th. Oh my god. They almost got relegated again, but they didn't, crucially. In the Champions League, they probably did terribly then. They finished 3rd in the group phase. And then they lost to Atletico Madrid in both legs. What? After that incredible group phase, they just got absolutely bodied by Atletico. What a shame. That's a pretty good group phase, though. Yeah, you know, it would have been a few nice nights in Europe for Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm sure he would have scored at least a goal in Europe, right? Did he get one? We'll be able to see here on the right-hand side. He got four Champions League goals. That's pretty good for Cristiano Ronaldo. None of them are in the knockout phase, but, you know, it's like his World Cup. He doesn't score in the knockout phase just as well in the groups, and that's okay. But next season is going to be our final season of the simulation. We already know Ronaldo's on a big, long contract. We already know he's not going to retire. So let's go to the final year. Let's see how Ronaldo looks like, what, 15 years into the future. And here we are for the final season. Cristiano Ronaldo is 38 rated. Lord have mercy. Oh, the fall off. This whole team is falling off. Even Hoyland's little brother is getting old now. Everyone's fallen off a cliff. Everyone's old. Everyone's dead. Well, Ronaldo is still fine. He's 54 years old. Rasmus Hoyland is back with his little brother, but Cristiano is a player for the history books. And his final season, he got 11 goals. Mate, Cristiano Ronaldo's career has been wild. We took him up to the age of 54, and he was still banging them in. And having that said, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the subscribe button. Click this video next to tailored to your taste. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Let's go, Ronaldo.